Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sony Cool and this is Gems of War. And today we're gonna try this again. I don't know what happened there. My YouTube is being strange. There it goes. Now it's there. That was so weird. I started a live stream and then it was just nowhere. Nobody here. Not that that's weird, but it wasn't even in my studio, which is the weird part. I've streamed to 0 people before, like way back in the day. I put in my work and but yeah, today it was really weird. I couldn't even find it in my studio. But today we're going to be going over a lot of stuff for Gems of War. We got the new week. It's a midnight week. Week's preview for that. New campaign, like the updated campaign, should be in there now. We can take a little sneak peek. A little peep. Ooh. And new Mythic this Friday. Vault event this weekend. July calendar is out. World event teams, high, mid, and low. So all kinds of stuff going on. But let me set the stream up. I'll run an auto battle. Let's see if the midnight auto battles will win here in Trials. So Epic Trials 225. Let's see if auto battle can take care of it for you while I set her up. Right, boop, boop, bang. Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's copy this. Copy that. Paste it in. Paste. Save. Probably shouldn't hit save till I'm done, huh? Thumbnail. I'm gonna put the calendar on the thumbnail. Save that. I did the calendar, like, hey, that's the most juicy thing going on, but then I was thinking about it, and Sana said something on the Ghost Train. I'm like, well, maybe the new campaign is the juiciest thing. It got updated last week, but it's not in the game until now. So now we get to see it. So I'll get to see it for the first time. Like I was saying over there as well, I don't make teams before I get on here, and I'm not looking at the calendar, like scrutinizing it before I get on here. Like obviously I've seen it briefly, but I try to do everything live. That way, I feel like it helps people more. Like if I make teams without already having them pre-made, so you can see like the thought process as to why I'm making the team the way I'm making it and stuff like that, and like a raw reaction to things and. Instead of like, oh, I'm gonna make a perfect team, and then, I don't know. Because you don't get to hear why I put this troop here and that troop there, why I'm using this troop instead of that troop, why I think this troop's the best, and what class I'm gonna use, what banner I'm gonna use. Like, I feel like it's the way I do things anyway, so. It'll be way faster to make a bunch of teams and then come on here, though. Live streams, Gems of War, done. Okay, got the thumbnail, okay, I'm not AI. Let's put Gems of War campaign. Ooh, I spelled it wrong. Pain. There we go. Come on. Gems of War update. Gems of War world event. Gems of War midnight, maybe? I don't know. I never know what to put for tags. It's really not tags, it's the description. Gems of War is the game. Remember when this used to take me like 10 minutes? It's one good thing. Well, everything's good about this new laptop, but it's one of the best things. I need to get Steam on here. I need to go check out some other games and stuff. I think that's what the first thing I would have done. But nope. Alright, I think I got everything almost there. I'm gonna turn the ads down for you. Schedule, save. Alright, should be alright. I'm gonna jump into the chat now. Who's here? We got Funky Town, Texas, Roxy, and Rain, I mean. The names are different. I don't know how to fix it. I explained how to change it. You click on your avatar, your face there. You go to customize, you go to handle. If you just don't like what your handle is here, you can go change it if you want. But, yeah, I don't know why it's different on my streams. Sometimes they do, like, put me in, like, certain things before other people for some reason. Like, they just randomly choose certain channels to try things on. So maybe that's what it is. Because I didn't change anything. It wasn't me. But, we got Rain, we got Funky Town, we got JM Ricks, we got Sana. I am going to do a goal today. It's the last day of the month. I'm going to put it up as one super chat for 20, but if y'all collectively do 20 or more, I'm going to gift out 5 memberships. So something good for once instead of just a crybaby message there. I'll give it like 2 hours. I will gift out 5 memberships if we hit the goal. And the goal, it can be cumulative. It can be everybody together. It doesn't have to be one from one person. I'll keep track myself, you know. But just there. You can't change your name? Uh-oh, so I guess I'm not right then. I thought you could. Thought you could do it there. I know I can, but maybe it's because I have a channel. Maybe you have to have a channel. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason. Alright, let me turn these. Okay, the ads are down. Okay, we're good. Alright, I'm ready to go. So what, did we win or lose? I guess we lost. And we lost fast. So that's not good. Alright, I think I'm ready. Hit that like button, please. I'm gonna get my phone on as backup, and then I'll be ready. In case my chat crashes over here, I got it over there. Alright, what should we do first? I like to do world event teams first, because I feel like everybody needs that, and even if you've already seen that, maybe you want a different team. Maybe you don't have the troop that somebody else suggested, or I think that's the best thing to be doing first for me. But after that, if you guys want me to look at the new campaign, I can look at the new campaign. If you want me to go over the calendar, I can go over the calendar. If you want me to do the weekly preview, I can do the weekly preview. So, but if nobody cares, then I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably just do it my normal order. Might read the calendar next, and then do the weekly preview, which will include the campaign. So, but let's do world event teams. I gotta grab my mail. Whoops, wrong spot. You see my gems are getting lower and lower and lower if you've been following along. I used to have 33,000 gems. We've cut them in half by buying medals and deeds from offers. Like, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not saying you should do that, but if you've been following along, we went from 33k to 16k now. That's how many offers I've gotten to buy medals or deeds. Let's grab our rewards. See if there's any of these close. Not really. Let's click on that. Let's go to our offers. Man, I keep getting them too. Like, whatever I'm doing is working. It's like once you start buying them, it's like the game is like, ooh, that person's willing to buy these. I'm going to keep showing them to them. Don't show them to you every day. Like, sometimes I'll get the key, like event key one, or one that I don't really care about. Which event keys I do care about, but like it's a key one that I don't really care about. And then I don't know, there's a couple I don't care about, but I get these quite a bit. Like these, I need both of those, and I just bought them. We got to go to the glory shop in case the new troop is worth using in the event. I might as well do this while I'm here. Good thing for everybody to be doing is spoils of war. The best thing to buy in the shop, like the best deal. Plus this be the next best thing. Can't go wrong buying spoils of war. Can't go wrong getting this troop from the shop here. It's 2 things that you can do in the shop where you can't go wrong. Alright, 12 blue, green, midnight, dwarf, fey, midnight innovator. Create either 6 terror gems or 6 bomb gems, then explode 1 gem. Oh man, I don't know. Bomb gems are poop, so you got like a 50-50 shot of getting terror gems. It only explodes 1 gem, and then it has no good traits, so it doesn't look very good to me. Being able to, if it had an extra turn, being able to put terror gems on the board and then blow them up with something else. I mean, it can do it itself, but you never know. It's only 1 gem. I don't like it too much. But hey, gain bonus blue mana from blue gem matches. That could help you in like a class event somewhere with a weapon, maybe. Like Ruby weapon uses blue. But let me get it full lead. I don't think we'll be using it, but I had to check it out. We'll go over that more later. Alright. Second-hand books. The Midnight Innovators were trying to piece together a book about a cursed ancient god, but its pages were guarded by eldritch demons. Fight demons and collect pages to recreate the book. We have spell damage. So what do? This is part of me, how I teach y'all or explain the game, right? What do we do here? I repeat myself, I reiterate, I bore people to death by saying the same things over and over and over to drill it into your head, but we want damage to all enemies. spell damage. We want to do AoE, we want to hit every single enemy. If we're gonna, whatever troop we're gonna use to do our main damage dealing, we want it to be able to hit every single enemy. Whether it's AoE or scatter or just shooting, like it hits, you know, like Commander Dawnheart where it hits 4 random enemies and boom, 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 or Tina where it's like boom, boom, boom. Something like that. That's what we want. So, spell damage. So now we need to get our medals. We're going to go to the shop. I need to go over the scoring. Scoring. Bring that up here. Okay. Let's buy up in the shop first, though. You have to, before you even start, you want to collect rewards. This is like the only event in the game where collecting your rewards is part of the process of making your team. There's no other event where that's a thing, right? The only event in the game where that's a thing is the world event. Collecting your rewards is part of making your team, because you get tokens for your medal, and the medal is the main thing for the world event. So you want to collect your rewards before you start. It even might benefit you if you're a lower level beginner type of player to wait a little bit until your guild gets some of the event done so you can get more tokens so you're more powerful. If you start right away at the butt crack of dawn on Monday, you're going to have like no tokens except for what you buy. But if you wait till Tuesday night to start, you might have a few more tokens from your guild getting some of it done. You collect your rewards. You get some tokens here. So I just got a badge, but I usually buy up enough to get at least a medal. I'm going to go do that now. Buy up till I get a medal. We got another badge. Should be our medal right here. Boom, got our first medal. And then every day, the same thing. Before you start doing the world event for the day, go collect your rewards. Like every day before you start. Because you'll get more tokens. And then you'll get more badges. Then you'll get more medals. And then you'll be more powerful. Alright, the scoring. The scoring. We have all we have here is Ancient Horrors. So we can... Let's make our team first, I guess. So they're all the same. Or we'll start looking at the restriction. We got Midnight as our restriction. Alright, scoring. World event, secondhand books. There are 6 battles that players can encounter during the event. Ancient Horror, Isban, Eldritch Minion, Mulak, Narmel, and Vash Dagon. This event has 3 phases. Phase 1, the first 3 battles are the only available battles to play and have an equal chance of appearing. Players will need to win 15 battles here to progress to the next phase. This doesn't really matter, honestly. Like, I don't even know why I read it. Like... It's not that big of a deal. You don't really like. Don't let that confuse you. Nothing's gonna change really based on that part. What you really want to look at is the scoring. Scoring. You can find the following rewards for each of the different battles you may encounter. I'm gonna read them from stuff that scores the highest to the lowest. So Vash Dagon is worth the most. 20 pages. Each page is worth 2 points. As the battles get harder, they will also increase the amount of pages they give by 25%. But that's across the board, so still the same order. I think. I mean, if you want to pick... I think if you pick one or the other, like if you go... Alright, so Vash Dagon's worth the most. So if you see Vash Dagon, always pick it. And it's the mythic. It's the cyan color. You're not going to be able to miss it, probably. Next up is Narmel and Mulak. Are both worth the same. They're both legendaries. They're both worth 12 pages, which is 24 points. But I think if you pick one and you, like, do that one, like if you see Narmel and Mulak and they're both the same, like if you pick Narmel, make sure you pick Narmel the next time you see both of them, and then make sure you pick Narmel again. Like, pick one to choose as the one you're going to fight. I think it makes their level go up faster, and then they're worth more later. Not 100% on that, but you can't go wrong. It's one of those things. Like in the holiday event, picking the harder fights may or may not give you more points, but you can't go wrong. When it's Mulak and Narmel, try to pick the same one every time, because I think it runs their level up a little bit faster, and then it makes them worth more points later. But your Vash Dagon's worth the most, no matter what. And then Narmel and Mulak are next. And then you got Eldritch Minion and Isban are both worth 8 pages. So once again, pick one, and maybe choose it every time. Can't hurt. then Ancient Horror is worth the least, so never pick that. So always pick Vashtagon, never pick Ancient Horror unless it's the only one on the board. Narmel and Mulak, it's in rarity order. So the Mythic, then the Legendaries, then the Epics, then the Ultra Rare, probably. So pretty easy. But the one thing I would say that you might not have heard anywhere else is that Mulak and Narmel are worth the same. Pick one and always pick that one. You know what I mean? And then Eldritch Minion and Isbon are worth the same amount, but pick one and always pick that one. You know, as long as there's a choice to be made between the two. I think that's like it can't hurt. Like, but and it might score more points like that. But it's probably negligible amount of points too, so don't like over worry about it. Like if you forget which one you picked, don't like freak out and not play the game anymore. But just something to keep in mind. Sauna with the gifted, thank you so much. Went to Matt McClain, who may or may not be somebody else. You know, we got weird names up there right now, but shout out Matt McClain. And thank you so much, Sauna. So that's 5 to the 20. Doubling her money right there. Good job, Sauna. Smart. Roxy's here, who was first. Funkytown, Texas. Morning. Jam Ricks. Morning. Roxy says can't change your name on PC at least. Scarfade is here. Haunted Doll, Doom Signet, Fire Juggler. Okay. Alright. Yeah, starting that train, running out there. We just had the chatathon, so it was burning up. You know, it's out there. So you're just jumping on an already moving train, and I appreciate it. Running up there, just jumping on, grabbing onto it, hanging off the back, flapping in the wind. Let's go. It was cruising. We did have one day off, but it's still cruising, I would say. Or at least at the zoo. Alright, let's make this team. Alright, what do we got? So, we're looking for something that hits all enemies. And my first team is going to be my high-level team. So, I'm going to use everything at my disposal. So, we're going to look at all these troops and see which ones hit all enemies. Alright, so Ossifer would be a good choice. The Void Dragon would be a good choice. Haunted Doll doesn't do it, but could be a mana generator. Ringmaster, no. Midnight Queen, no. Midnight King, no. Fire Juggler, yes, for lower level players. That might be a good one, like Scarfade said. So we got Fire Juggler, we got Ossifer, we got the Void Dragon. Anybody else? It's gonna be hard to make a mid-level team. Might be a weapon, though. Is it Midnight Weapons or all weapons? Got to see. Alright, it's Midnight Weapons. Do we have any good Midnight Weapons? That's another thing to look at. Does any of these weapons hit all enemies? Right here, Temporal Scythe. Deal damage to all enemies. If an enemy dies, convert all red gems to hourglass gems. So you could use this. I think this is the better Black Manacles too, right? Temporal Scythe might be a way to go. That might be my mid. Alright, so we got an idea here. So my high-level team is going to be either Ossifer or the Void Dragon. My mid-level team is going to be the weapon. The Temporal Scythe. And then my low-level team is going to be probably Fire Juggler. So let's make them now. Let's make the high level. Should we do Ossifer or Void Dragon? Ossifer's doing true damage now. So that is better. We get to skip right past their armor and go straight to their HP. Void Dragon's good. It can loop. So I think either way, whatever way you want to go there. I think more people would have Ossifer because it's an immortal. As long as they've been playing PvP at all. Void Dragon's a mythic. You can't just like... So, I don't know. I might build around Ossifer here, but we'll see. Got Ossifer. Now we need, like, a mana-generating weapon, probably. Maybe we do all of our troops first? I don't know. Let's see. Who can we put on the team with Ossifer? Haunted Doll, explode purple, then heal to full and inflict terror on all enemies. It's not bad. It's a construct. We could start it with 50% on Geomancer. Throw her over there for now. She also uses green. Ossifer's undead. I think Haunted Doll would be undead, but nope. Alright, what else can we do? No, we don't want skulls. Red to purple, blue to Doom Skull. Summon. Alright, we need either another damage dealer or mana generation. Okay. Let's do a weapon, maybe. Might just do Osfer and Void Dragon, like, even though they don't go together, like, perfectly, but we could get one or the other up and then cast it and win. If there's just nothing else, you know? Or we could do this, I don't know. I think we need mana generating weapon. There's not very good mana generators. We got damage dealers, but, so when that happens, you kind of want to look at that, like, hey, are my troops going to take care of the damage or not? And if they're not, look at your weapons. And then, are my troops going to take care of the mana generation or not? And if they're not, look at your weapons, you know? I'm going to do an experiment today, by the way. My mic, I feel like it's been, like, cracking a little bit here and there, or whatever you want to call it. And I remember from my PS4, like, whenever I had my controller plugged in, that would happen. So right now, I have it plugged in. But maybe, like, halfway through the stream, I'm going to unplug it and see if it helps. Alright, let's find some mana generation. Hopefully there is some. Ooh, I don't see much. Uh-oh. I don't see much here. Uh-oh. There's no mana generation. That's butt. So maybe we have to use this. And then find a troop that does it. I don't know. A troop would do... We just need some more mana generation. Like, right now, our team is going to be so slow. Because we don't have any mana generation. Anybody have an idea here? Chat with a tool. That's 7 out of 20. I'm going to gift out 5 memberships. Archdruid. Okay, I don't have it. I think it's a mythic from like one of the campaigns or something from the paid side, right? So yeah, I guess if you have that, then go for it. Haunted Doll's the best mana generator. Okay, looking like it. What else can we do? Like, we need something. Brown gems to skulls. Might have to use that new troop. Even though it sucks, like... Kinda, it explodes, and... Even though it's 1 gem. Why is a dwarf here? We'll see how he fits in, and if he fits in or not. Just like Midnight's a newer kingdom, so there's not as many troops and weapons, so it's harder to come up with teams. Oh, he's the same as Haunted Doll. That's so dumb. I have no idea what to do for this last troop. I have no idea. We need mana generation bad. Like, this doesn't do it at all. Like, not through its traits, not through its spell. This doesn't do it through its spell. Create 3 terror gems and 3 burning gems, then explode 2 gems. I mean, we're already using green and brown, though. Nothing. Right? Convert 1 purple gem to a terror gem. Create 7 blue? Maybe? And it's boosted by terrified enemies? Create 9 skulls to create 7 dooms, blah blah blah. Okay, that's stupid. Bonus red, green to purple. Red and yellow. It's using yellow that we're not using yet. This is exactly the same thing as the... Destroy a column, inflict terror. Jeez. Bonus purple. She starts with full mana and then converts brown to skulls, but that's not going to help us mana generate. Create 6 purple gems and 6 skulls. Darkstorm at the start of battle and a summon. Huh. Man, this is crazy. There's like nothing that I want to put on the team, really. I guess I might try this. I want to see how it goes. So we'll put these 2 up top, and they're going to get everything else up here. Alright, so we got red and yellow. This thing's going to turn green to purple. This thing's going to blow up purple, so they go kind of good together. Except for it's converting away green, but it's got blue. This thing can catch purple, and this one can catch brown. So it's a lot of rigmarole, or whatever you say, song and dance to get up Ossifer and the Scythe here. Which, I can't put the Ossifer behind the Scythe because then it'll be completely blocking Ossifer. Alright, let's see. We'll try it. Banner. I mean, we gotta get up. Probably Haunted Doll and Fire Lion. So I'm gonna go. Let's go blue-red if we can. What do we minus now? We got red, yellow, blue, green, purple. We got everything. So, probably yellow. Of course, it's not there. What the heck? Of course, it's not there. I would hate to minus anything else. If we minus brown, that's the only color my weapon catches. If we minus green, I guess that wouldn't be horrible. Alright, we'll go with green. Class. We got a Fey Elemental, a Construct Mystic. I might go Geomancer, just a 50%. It's kind of like when you do Bork and you 50% start your, you use Mechanist. So I can get her with, she's going to only need 8 mana. And then there's an Enchant Potion, Explode Potion. So that'll help us a little bit. So I think I'm going to do Geomancer just to start her. Literally just for her and the hero. But alright, we got this. Ooh, we are in last position. Try to do that one. 3 more magic. Rock solid. I think I'll do this. I'm gonna be at the bottom. Chant when matching green. Okay, we want bonus. Let's get this one. Alright. So let's try it and then I'll show you the team code because maybe it sucks, but this is a very hard restriction to make a team for. Medal of Summoning. I think I'm gonna go with that. See how it goes. It's a rough one on spell damage medal. It's mostly a skull spam kingdom. That's right. Alright, so we're trying to get up this Haunted Doll. We really want to match probably blue because we're minusing green, but alright, she's up. We got this. They're all dead. Our hero's starting with 50%. If it gets up, bang. It's might turn out to be a pretty good team, y'all. Even though I was like hemming and hawing around and not, because the weapon there converts all red gems to hourglass gems, and then we can blow them up with the Haunted Doll. So here's the team code if you want to try it for yourself. I can re-explain why everything's on the team. There's just nothing The kingdom, it's just like the restriction, there's not that many troops, so converting green gems to terror gems, if I can't get up the Haunted Doll fast enough to like get the team going, then I would work on this guy and hope I get green to purple to get the team up. We also get bonus red mana from red gem matches, which will help itself and Ossifer. There just wasn't anything else is the main reason, though. Haunted Doll is like our main mana generator. And we're 50% starting her because of that. So we're using Geomancer class because she's a construct, so that's going to 50% start her. And then hopefully she gets the whole team going once she's up. So match blue. We got double blue banner. We're minusing green. You want to match blue if you have a choice between blue and green. Ossifer's our main damage dealer pretty much. True damage to all enemies. And then the Scythe, picking up brown. It's our hero. Geomancer. Puts up the hourglass gems, blow them up with Haunted Doll. Can just kill the whole enemy team with all, hitting all enemies, so. That's what I want. You could go Void Dragon here, maybe, if you don't have Ossifer. But you'd have to look at the coloration of everything else on the team. And I always go for true damage if I have the option. Do a couple more fights, and then we'll try to make a mid. It's going to be tough, because it was hard to make a team with everything. Like somebody said, there's another mythic out there from the paid side, if you have that. But you're still going to run into mana generation problems. Like, that's the main problem. Like Chad said, it's a kingdom built around skulls. That's the first problem. Second problem is there's not that much mana generation. There's enough. There's Ossifer, there's Void Dragon, there's Fire Juggler, there's a Temporal Scythe. So, like, the mythic isn't really going to solve your problems. The main problem is mana generation, not damage. So... But if you have it, and you think it's better than true damage to all enemies, then go for it. Right here, we're going to want blue or green if we have it. But I don't see it, so yeah, red. Alright, see if this works. Is this thing going to ever help us at all? Green to purple. I think we just do it. Alright, now we got the Scythe. They're dead. The Scythe gets up pretty quick. I don't know. There's something on it maybe that's getting it up faster. We're 50% starting it. Death marks the first enemy. Okay, it's not really doing too much otherwise. But seems to be getting up quickly for me. 14 mana costs. Cut it in half, that's 7. Enchant makes it 5. Exploding the board, blowing up brown. It's getting up pretty quick. Alright, let's do one more fight with this one, and then I'll try to make something else for you. In case you don't have Ossifer, you don't have Void Dragon, you don't have Archdruid, I'll try to make something else. But it's probably going to be Temporal Scythe, just spoiler alert. Dang, that thing gets up so fast. I think this is the best thing for the... I think the weapon. I think the weapon's the best thing, like, out of everything. And you should have it, because I have it. You know, I'm free to play, so... If I have it, then you had a chance to get it for sure. So... Alright, so this is my high-level team. This is, hey, I got everything... I gotta plug something in, one sec. Then I'll make a mid. The mid's just gonna be take off Ossifer, put on something else like Fire Juggler, maybe. Why'd I do that? I was trying to like find a plug for something and then I took that out. Like an idiot. Feeling better now, by the way, so at least hopefully I got some sleep last night and feeling a little better. Alright, so take off Ossifer. That's literally what I'm gonna do. I'll just throw Fire Juggler on here. And that way she's not blocked. Put her in third slot. Same thing. instead of Ossifer, we're gonna do Fire Juggler. Hits four enemies. It's gonna help our Scythe later on. Or if it gets up before the Scythe. Help us. Is our banner still good? We got red, yellow, blue, green, purple, and brown. We still have everything. We're minusing green because only one troop uses it. We're doubling blue to help out the Haunted Doll. We got red on there because we got 2 red troops. Could do blue-purple, though, now. But the Fire Lion's more of a mana generator than... So I think I'll stick with this banner. And then we're going to stick with our class, too. Because we want to 50% start the Haunted Doll so we can hurry up and get it up. 50% start our hero, 50% start Haunted Doll. So I'm pretty sure this is going to work. So here's the team code. This is, Haunted Doll is a legendary, so I can't make this the low-level team. Man, low-level's going to be really poopy. I feel bad for you if you have to do this. Ooh, it's in the Soul Forge too? Good info. It's right up, man. Bang, boom. Doesn't get much better than that. It's like I come into this blind, I don't wanna be like, oh, I gotta use the Void Dragon, or I gotta use this or that. Like if I look at everything and I can figure out which thing's the best just on my own, and then I can let y'all know. Without skewing my opinion. You almost want to put that Scythe up top somewhere. Like, on my low-level team, I'll probably throw it on the top and just... That way, every single purple and every single brown goes into it. We want green or blue. Yellows. We could take brown. Boom, there's our Scythe. Bang, they're all dead. Alright, one more fight with this one, and then I'm just going to build a team. Like, every team's going to have that Scythe on it. It's the best thing. Haunted Doll in the house. Ooh, there's Fire Juggler. But the Scythe is up. I'll just pick highest level. That's my opinion, you know. I don't see why you would pick lower level, but I mean, if you're having trouble with the fights, maybe. All right, there you go. That's if you don't have Ossifer, you don't have Void Dragon, you don't have Archdruid. That's what you would do. I gotta take the Haunted Doll off now, which is our best mana generator for my low level. Oh, man. Gotta use that Scythe no matter what. We can't use any mythics or legendaries now. So Fire Lion is putting purple up there, taking green down, putting purple up. Gives bonus red. Might just throw another Fire Juggler on there. You're just gonna have to match gems to get your mana. I mean, we could use this guy now since we don't have what's-her-face. Let's see what he does. Kind of make the same team, but I really want the Scythe up top for real, but I think on the low level we have to. Kind of the opposite. We don't really have a good mana generator, so we're gonna... And then we don't have to use Geomancer now because we don't have Haunted Doll. We could do a different class like Archmagus or Thief or Titan. I think Archmagus will give us the most mana. Titan would be the safest, but let's do Archmagus. You get 2 bonus purple mana when matching purple gems. We want that 50% start. Bonus purple there too. Mystics or elementals? I mean, we're a mystic, so we'll do that. And then banner, are we gonna change it? We got purple, brown, red. Purple, brown, red, yellow, green, blue. We have everything again, so I think we stick. Well, no. I think purple, red. We can. Should be okay. Alright, now we're just like going all in on purple. We're gonna match purple, then we're gonna cast our weapon or our fire juggler. And these two are just down here like, hey, later on, maybe, if we need mana. Okay, so, look at our hero, man. It's almost up already. So, I don't want to match brown or purple. It's going to get up anyway. Let's just do blue. So fast. If it wasn't for that weapon, man, this would be... It's already, like, not great. But imagine we didn't have the temporal scythe either. Ten out of 14, so let's match brown. There it is. Extra turn. Bang, they're all dead. Alright, one more fight and then we'll move on to everything else. Do the calendar, I think, next, and then we'll do the week's preview, which includes the new campaign. Bang, boom, see ya. If it doesn't one-shot, you put all those up, and you can blow them up, hopefully, with something. Like, even the dwarf guy does a little explosion. Maybe it'll hit your extra turns there. Kinda sucks if you lose your turn, then the enemy's getting a bunch of extra turns on yellow, but we're hoping just to one-shot them. There you go, 3 teams. Not easy, but we did it. I think the Scythe is key to victory. Scythe plus Metal. And hopefully you got Haunted Doll. And then Geomancer. That'll be the bare bones of all of it. Temporal Scythe, Haunted Doll, Geomancer. Go from there. That's world event. Alright, so we're gonna go over the the calendar, so let's do this again. See if we can win. Calendar is the thumbnail, so if you really want to look at it, but you could go to gemsofwar.com, and it's right there on latest news. July event calendar. Almost too many things have already been happening this past month, so why not look at even more things, it says. Alright, so this week, of course, we have a midnight week. We have a world event for our guild event. We have Nightmare Circus tomorrow, Tuesday. Wednesday, we have the new pet. It's a little bear. Thursday, we have Night Weaver class event. Friday, we have a new mythic, and we have a vault event. Of course, it being midnight, we have Midnight Underspire, Midnight Event Key Drop Table, Midnight Weapons in the Soul Forge, Midnight Epic Trials, like on the screen right now. Next week, the week of the 7th of July, we have an Invasion as our guild event. We have a Shintang week, so all Shintang stuff, like I just said, for midnight. Laraza's Lair Tuesday for the faction event. We got the panda, the little panda fox. It's like, is it Liang's panda or something? You know, that one. Then Thursday we have Monk class event. And then Friday we have Bounty as our single player weekend event. The week after that, the week of the 14th of July, we have Tower of Doom. It's a Zal'Kari week. That's a good week. Save up your event keys. Zal'Kari's a good one. Oh, no, no, no. Adana's next. Save your event keys. Save them up. Right now. You should have already been doing it, but if you save them up. Adana's coming. I hope you already knew that. Adana is coming, y'all. Like 3 weeks from now. Save all your event keys. Especially if you don't have Ironhawk and Tina and Tesla and Bork and stuff like that. But hey, beginners out there, mid-game players out there, save those event keys. You got Zal'Kari and Adana and Whitehelm coming. Midnight is not the way to go. Shintang is not the way to go. You got Adana coming soon. And you got a sandwich of good kingdoms around it. So event keys are going to be needed out the butt very soon. So don't use them. Until then. So yeah, that week it's Tower of Doom. Zal'Kari is the kingdom. Eldrazor is the faction event. The book, like the Mimic book, Yvendra's book, or whatever it's called. I don't know. The book. Pets are hard. Sorry. Thursday, the class event for Zal'Kari is Orb Weaver, I think. And then we have Guild Wars. Guild Wars. The weekend of the 18th of July. Alright, Monday, the 21st of July, we have an Adana week. Adana. That's the best one. Event Kingdom. Let's go, event keys. Adana. We have a raid event that week. Tuesday is Tinkertown. Wednesday is like Tina's pet. Thursday is Mechanist class event. And then we have a faction expansion that weekend. I'll tell you which one in a sec. The last week of July, the 28th of July, we have a Journey event. We have White Helm. We have Hall of Guardians on Tuesday. We have a little dragon on Wednesday. I don't know what it's called. It's a blue dragon. Little blue dragon. We have Priest class event. We have a new mythic. So we're getting 2 new mythics in the next 5 weeks, which I guess is normal. But then we have another Vault event. So the calendar, if you look at it, the first week on the calendar, new Mythic Vault event. The last week on the calendar, new Mythic Vault event. Pretty cool. New campaign begins the 30th of June, which is right now. New Pet Cosmetic on the 2nd of July, which is this Wednesday. New Mythic for Zhejian on the 4th of July, which is this Friday. Summer Advent Calendar from the 7th to the 20th. Guild Wars on the 17th. The attack restriction is Blighted Lands. And the expanded faction is Obsidian Depths on the 25th there. The end of the month there. The faction expansion I said I'd say later is Obsidian Depths. That's the calendar. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. And our AI battle, our auto battle, won this time. Alright, back to the chat. Try Nightweaver. Oh, okay. I don't like Nightweaver, but I don't know. I didn't try it, so I should have tried it, though. Chad's going back to work. Appreciate you, man. Hope you have a great day at work. Let's put this in here, just so everybody knows. 7 out of 20 toward 5 gifted memberships from me. So keep track. It's the last day of the month. Let's see. Next up, weekly preview, right? Moonlighting, new ultra rare troop, Midnight Innovator. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Tome of the Cursed God. The campaign has started. New rewards every week. Don't miss out. Secondhand books. Experience our new world event with your guildmates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. So we just went over that. High, mid, and low. It wasn't exactly easy, but once you kind of figure it out, it's Temporal Scythe, Haunted Doll. Castles in the Sand. Play the new holiday event. Right now, you can only buy stuff. You can't earn more points. So hopefully you did. I just barely squeaked by and got everything. Because I was, kind of sick from like Friday to Sunday there. Thursday to Saturday, something like that. So I missed like a day or two on my holiday event, and I had to, like the last day I had to buy a few extra turns. But I got it done. I got the legendary. I got the pet. I got the golden pet. So hopefully you did too. It's over now, but if you forgot to buy something, you can still buy it. Week of Midnight, all Midnight troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Dwarves, all Dwarves gain 10% to their skills. And bonus gold if you use the Midnight Innovator in PvP and Explore. It's a weird combo. There's probably like, what, one Dwarf in Midnight? Alright, Soulforge. Soulforge. Scythe gives souls too and is in Soulforge. Yep. See what's in here. I'll put them in order for you. We have Eclipsauce as our dragon. So if it's the last dragon that you need for Stellarix, then it would be a good time to buy it. Those rotate every week, just like the Mythics do. We got Kronos. Back in the... It was like one of the... It was a pay troop, so if you missed it, you should have already got it, because I have it. So it was available at some point, but at some point it was a pay troop, if I remember correctly. So Kronos is here. Got Aquaria. Ulor. Alright, who'd I miss? Got Ulor. Aquaria. Kronos. And Succubus Queen. It's kind of a weird one. Nothing great. Succubus Queen is okay. Kronos hits all enemies and converts blue to yellow. Chance all allies when I get an extra turn. It's not bad. It's not good either. Aquaria, same thing. Not bad, not good. Kind of like a bunch of above average mythics. Ulor is the one I like the least. I think if you're using Ulor, you're kind of just making your battles take longer. Even though he's fine. He's kind of like a... If you use like Champion of Guard or Stonehammer or something, he's like... In my eyes, he just makes the battle take longer. But if you're in a super duper difficult Guild Wars fight or something like that, maybe. He's probably my least favorite here. Which one's my favorite? I use Aquaria occasionally for like blue teams, but it's not even the best on its own team usually. Might be Kronos. I'm gonna say Kronos is the best, but it's like a B- at best. 24 green, red, purple, Drifting Sands, Mystic, deal damage to all enemies, then convert blue gems to Hourglass gems. Enchant all allies when I get an extra turn. So, back in the day, this would have been really, really good, but right now, as it stands with all the stuff in the game, it's kind of like a B-. Who's next? Either Succubus Queen or Aquaria. Believe it or not, I might say Succubus Queen. Charm an enemy, so it like punches up and down. And then it steals life, so it's doing true damage. And it has a summon. I don't know, they're really close. They're like C+. 22 green, red, yellow, Blighted Lands. It's Blighted Lands, so we got that restriction coming for Guild Wars. Demon Mystic, charm an enemy and steal life from them. Summon 1 to 3 Succubi or Incubi. No good traits, though. Aquaria, really close. You could have put it in second, and I wouldn't argue with you. 22 blue, green, purple, Nexus, Elemental Dragon. Deal splash damage to 3 random enemies, boosted by submerged allies. Does hit all enemies, which is better. Submerge is pretty good these days, so I don't know. Maybe I'd switch it, now that I think about it. I think I will. I know nobody really super cares, but I would say Kronos, then Aquaria, then Succubus Queen, but they're very close. Last, though, would be Ulor. I never use him. I mean, he does have a Fairy Fire. That's probably the best thing he's got going on, but I think there's way better ways to do that now. We got like a new troop recently, that, like a Mist Mother, Queen Titania. You know, there's other things that do that better, so... 24 blue, purple, brown, Glacial Peaks, Divine Fae. Eliminate 44 attack from the first 2 enemies, 44 magic from the last 2 enemies, then drain all mana from the 2 strongest enemies. Main thing, though, is freeze and fairy fire a random enemy matching blue gems. If you're using this, I feel like you're just making the fights take longer, really. But yeah, I would not recommend any of these. I would, if it was my diamonds and I was you, I would save them, probably. Unless, who knows though? Maybe you only need Chronos or you only need Aquaria, then you do it. But all right, legendaries. Speaking of Queen Titania, she's right here. I used to call her Queen Titania back when we used her a lot. We got King Heliodor. We got Despawned. We got the Silken Queen. This one might be the worst. Despawned. This one actually hits more enemies than, this one's kind of underrated, but still not great. This one's okay too. They're just both kind of okay. So Queen Titania is definitely the best. And back in the day, I might have said freaking craft it, but nah. You only craft Tesla, really, for legendaries. But she's up there. Really good legendary. 16 red, purple, bright forest, fey, mystic. Deal damage to all enemies, boosted by red enemies and allies. If there are 13 or more red gems, gain an extra turn. Fairy fire a random enemy and 4 or 5 gem match. So it can hit all enemies really hard, and then get an extra turn. And also fairy fire. Pretty good. It's just it's an old legendary, so can't expect it to be a Chrysantherax or something, but still pretty good. Queen Titania is the best legendary available in the Soul Forge. I guess I'll say King Heliodor next. He's okay. I usually put him with, what's her face? The other one. What's the other one's name? The one that hits like 3rd slot. 18 red, brown, Nexus Elemental. Deal true damage to the first enemy, boosted by brown gems and allies, then knock them to the back, then create 3 elemental stars. If he didn't create 3 elemental stars, he'd be dookie. But he does. Despawned would be next. 16 blue, purple, Cinemirage Demon. Deal damage to an enemy equal to their attack, then deal the same damage to all enemies above them. So if you hit the last slot, you'll hit everything. And then it also has a summon. No good traits, though. Last would be the Silken Queen, so 16 red, purples, all carry Elf Mystic, eliminate 4 magic, or drain 4 mana, or, I don't like or. And no good traits. So horrible legendary, Silken Queen. So if you didn't get anything else out of this, at least you know the 2 I definitely don't recommend, which would be Silken Queen and Ulor. The best craft you could probably make would be Queen Titania out of all this. Chronos is okay too. Weapons. Ooh, we got a weapon I don't have. The Blackwood Staff. That means this is the first time it's been available for free to play. So I'm going to craft it right now. Okay. What do we have? We got Arcane Edge. Whoops. Not very good. Blackwood Staff. Deal scatter damage, boosted by Entangle Gems, and create 8 Entangle Gems. It's another weapon you could use for the World Event. I should have went in here, but it's scatter damage, which is not as good as the Temporal Scythe, so it's another option, though. Here's the Temporal Scythe. This is your upgrade to your Black Manacles, It's like souping it up, putting a fart can on it, a spoiler, a sticker on the side, An air intake. That's what you're doing to your Black Manacles. It's pretty good. We're using it for, like, every team in the World Event, so craft it if you don't have it, because this week, it's like your only good thing, almost. And it's really good anyway. Like, I would say craft it even if we didn't have a World Event right now. Temporal Scythe. Good. Midnight Terror, not good. Doom Signet, not good. And there's nothing else. So, the things to talk about are Blackwood Staff, first time you've been able to craft it. And Temporal Scythe is awesome. So it'd be Temporal Scythe would be #1 over everything. So if you don't have Temporal Scythe, you should get it. And then next would be probably Queen Titania. And then next would be like Chronos. Just like overall Soul Forge. TLDR. Temporal Scythe. Yoke the Ham, MJK Jets. Kronos is fun too, yep. There's some troops that are just kind of fun to use. What's one that I could think of? Like Sycorax is fun to me. Gargoyle gems are fun to me sometimes. Even though it's almost never the best thing. You know, like Assassin class is kind of fun sometimes, but it's not like the best. It's probably how you feel about Nightweaver, Sana. Like my Assassin is your Nightweaver type thing. Been going for almost an hour already, yep. Yeah, the last week's Underspire. I gotta admit, I forgot to do it. I was on the 6th Dragon too, I'm just an idiot. I played EverQuest with Trey last night. I was like just starting to feel better yesterday. And I did so much Underspire earlier in the day and I was gonna get it done. And then I play EverQuest with Trey, I walk the dog, I come home, I pretty much fall asleep. And then I wake up this morning, I'm like, no, forgot to... I was so close, too. I just needed the 6th Dragon. What's in the Summoning Stones? Let's check it out. Okay, we got Ogre, Deckhand, Merchant Prince, Mouth of Zorn, Statue of St. Veritas, Glut Maul, Fireborn Warrior, and Snow Sprite. Don't recommend any of those. Giant Toad, Elven Bard, Dark Priestess, Splintered Golem, Goblin, Snow Panther, Satite Warrior, and Birch Thorns. Satite Warrior's decent. It's kind of like a Rowan for brown, but just not as good. Gives armor to an ally, then deals scatter damage equal to that ally's armor. So boosts off of armor like Rowan, and it also gives armor. So you should probably give the armor to your hero, and then it's like an old school way of doing Rowan when you can't use her like on brown. And then Goblin, we always talk about making a Goblin team for your very first team. You probably already have it though, because I swear the game gives you a Goblin. But if it doesn't, here's a Goblin. Goblins are good for very super like your first team ever, because you get an extra turn. Like gives you a chance to like make mistakes. Spider Swarm, Lion Prince, Mosasaurus, Grand Inquisitor, Wardrock, Forge Mistress, Drago, and Remnant. Don't recommend. Chupacabra, Sparrow Knight, Freebooter, Tarantella, Seguina, Dragon Moth, Jackalope, and Nightmare. Do not recommend. Lost Hunter, Revenant, Vine Martin, Ferret, Eremos, Goblin Pickpocket, another Goblin. It's not a very good one, but if you're trying to build a Goblin team. Game Warden, Warlock, Fallen Satyr, No Ben Brothers, another Goblin. So when people ask me, like, where'd you get all those goblins? Like, the World Quest, you know, you just, sometimes just doing quests, you get the goblin, those keys up top, like the Goblin Bomber and the Ice Goblin, I think, are in it. And then, like, right here, and then, like, Warband Shop. Just look all over the place. You can usually find enough goblins to make a team, and then maybe even upgrade. Like, Nobin Brothers are pretty good for like a beginner. Like if you have just Goblin and you replace it with Nobin Brothers, that would be an upgrade probably. Mostly just Goblins in here, but if you're a super duper beginner, maybe. Alright, so let's look at the shop. Get your spoils of war, get your troop here. 12 blue green Midnight Dwarf Fae, create either 6 terror gems or 6 bomb gems and explode 1 gem. Gain bonus blue mana from blue gem matches. Trait stone is Arcane Swamp. That's like Queen Beatrix and stuff like that. So make sure you have a bunch of... go check out your legendaries, you know. See if you need that stone. You can get a bunch right now. Your mythics. Especially Queen Beatrix. If I was a beginner right now, man, you got goblins all over the place you can get. You got Temporal Scythe. You got that stone for Queen Beatrix. Like, it'd be a good week for a new account right now. And then you got all these good kingdoms coming up this month. Like, if you're just started recently, man, it'd be a good time to be a beginner. Okay, what else is going on? We already went over this pretty much. We got Midnight World Event, Nightmare Circus on Tuesday, the new Bear Pet on Wednesday, we got Night Weaver on Thursday, we got new Mythic this Friday, which sounds pretty good, right? It has a mechanic on its third trait like a Pharaoh Cafru or you know, a Takshaka or an Ember Claw. It has one of those. So hopefully you've been saving, like across the board. I hope you've been saving keys. Event keys and regular keys, because now you're going to have to get 3 of this new Mythic. Because it's going to be just like Cafru, and it uses the complete opposite colors too. So it's not like, oh, I already got Cafru, I don't need this new one. Actually, the new one uses the complete opposite colors, so it's going to be useful. It blows up skulls instead of gems, but there's almost always skulls on the board, so Cafru's a little bit better as far as its third trait, because it blows up just gems, which are always up there. This thing's going to blow up skulls, but, you know, skulls are almost, there's almost always at least 6 skulls on the board at the start of the matchup, so, and it covers the exact opposite colors of Cafru, so we're going to have both now, like, cover every color with either a Cafru or this new Mythic Friday. So I hope, you know what I mean? Like, and even if not, just remember, like, hey, this is why he says these things. I've been saying it. I've been saying, man, we might get another one that we need 3 of. Like, you probably shouldn't get this crappy Mythic right now. You probably shouldn't get this one right here, you know. You probably shouldn't get the June Mythic or the May Mythic. But sometimes people listen, sometimes they don't. It is what it is. But now we got one that you need 3 of. So I hope you got a lot of keys. Got a vault event, so even if you don't have a lot of keys, just go super hard in the vault event. You'll get vault keys, and then you open those, and hopefully you get other keys or something, you know, or resources, or I don't know. Like, it's a good time to be, it's good Mythic, man. I hope you can get it. I'm pretty sure, like, you guys put it in the chat, and I haven't seen it otherwise, but I think it explodes skulls at the start of every turn, right? And that's good. It's just like Cafru. And Cafru's meta, so it's pretty much a meta Mythic coming in this Friday. And I don't usually, you know me, I'm usually more on the negative side, or you shouldn't get the new Mythic, but this one looks like one that you should probably, it's like a Takshaka coming in, or like something that I was like excited about even before it came in. So it's one of those. It's a good one. Let's look at the campaign now. The new stuff. So it explodes 2 skulls at the start of every turn, right? Good morning, Yoke. Jet says, speaking of goblins, a really good one coming Friday. Ooh, and it's a goblin too? Anita's here! What up, Anita? How's it going? Alright, here's the new campaign. This is what the update did, basically. There was nothing else, really. This is really the whole update. Campaign. Alright, let me take this, let's see if it sounds different now. Where are we at? We've been going for about 1 hour and 8 minutes. So I'm going to take the controller cord out and see if it sounds any different. It's hard to get out. Alright. So we have this Grumungadur. 22 green, yellow, brown, Drakzum, divine monster. Deal damage to an enemy, boosted by cursed gems. If the enemy dies, eliminate all armor from other enemies. Then bless and enchant myself. You know, but it has to kill. And it's doing physical. And it's not like crushing them too. Yeah. Doesn't look great. What else is different here? We get... This is the free pass. And the rewards that we're getting... It's kind of like PvP. It's exactly like PvP. So it shows all the rewards. But I'm only getting the ones that say free here. And I get stars. I'm only allowed to get 100 stars this week. So you can't even, like, complete it all the way through if you wanted to. What's this right here? Knots. It's a cosmetic pet. Let's see all the new stuff. So this is just like PvP, except for you get stars instead of VP. We're getting our stat here. So that's our artifact. It's a portrait. It's a pet. It's the next campaign. So I bet you can get up to... Bet you in the first week right here, we can only go up to this. Bet you we can only go up to this. I bet you if I get 100 stars, it's going to give me everything up to this. Like 10. There's probably 100 things, right? I don't want to miss anything. We're getting green books. Dragonite. I mean, if you buy it. More pet. A weapon here. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by cursed gems. If they are poisoned, deal double damage, then poison them. Not very good. It's really almost always like when you buy the pass, it's not about like the mythic. Don't think of it as like FOMO. It's like, oh, I'm not going to get the mythic unless I buy the pass, or I'm not going to get the weapon unless I buy the pass. Because you can get them later, and they're usually not game-breaking or game-changing or meta or anything like that. The thing that you're really getting when you buy the pass is all the other rewards that free-to-play players aren't getting. So if you look at all the stuff you get that we don't get, like pet food and like tokens or whatever that is, Dragonite and books and stuff. It's about the resources. You're doing this anyway. How much is the pass? You know, it's probably worth it. But it's not. You're not buying like the mythic and the weapon and stuff. Like, don't think of it like that. Think of all the extra resources you're getting, pretty much. You know, some gems there, some shiny keys. So this is just stars. You're just gonna pretty much get them, and you don't have to go out of your way, really. There's an orb. Some gems. Some books. Another orb. Imperial Deeds. We got a tarot card. King of Runes. Nothing too special, though. There's the Mythic. Got shinies for the Mythic. It's also a shiny Mythic. There's a gold orb. Some more tokens for the Mythic. Some gems. And this is like the super duper pass, I think. So you get gold, Dragonite, gems, some more shiny tokens, some more gems, some more gold, some cursed runes, some gems, shiny tokens, epic vault key, and a power orb at the end. So that's all the rewards for getting stars. And this is where you buy the pass or you don't buy the pass. And if you don't buy anything, you just get the free and that's it. So I'm not going to get these keys. I'm not going to get this treasure. You know, I get this. I get that. It says anything that says free above it, I'll get. But if you don't buy, you're not going to get like the book, the souls, the gems, the pet. But you will get the white pet food, the souls. Alright, this, pretty much the same as PvP once again. Kill enemies in any battle except for training, and we get some deeds for doing that. So if I kill 300 enemies, I'm going to get 2 red deeds, and then it's going to open up the next one. Which hopefully is like more than 2 red deeds after that. And then we got this one going on at the same time. Win any battle. We get shards. Match skull gems, we get treasure. Match mana gems, we get shards. Match master, we get... At least there's deeds here. Like, I don't care about the shards or the treasure, but at least there's some deeds, I guess. Match heroic gems in any battle, so it can be any heroic gem, I guess. Cast spells. Kill demon enemies. That might be one you have to, like, actually go out of your way for. We'll have to see. I got 14 already. It's probably going to give you an enemy that you're going to be killing anyway, but you could go to like a certain kingdom with a bunch of demon enemies. That's all of them. So an orb and some deeds. And then here's the artifact, like always. I don't know, any questions? It's pretty much auto. The only real choice you have to make is, am I going to buy this or not? And then you might pay attention to this a little bit. I don't know if you have to like collect it when it's done or it won't open the next one or not. You might want to, like, pay attention to this at first. This one, you don't really have to. You're just going to collect it at some point. You don't have to pay attention to it, though. This one, just a little bit of attention just in case. Because you might have to collect it before it will open the next one. And then the one, like the one on the very bottom here, may or may not just, like, happen as you play the game normally. You might have to go out of your way a little bit to kill demon enemies for an orb. Getting armor. So not really that complicated, not really anything. Wasn't even that, you know, that's like a kind of a nothing burger update for real. It's almost like we have to check on, it's something else we have to think about and check on. It kind of, they're acting like they're making it easier and less of having to go out of your way, but like the way it was like literally 2 weeks ago, I never thought about it or went out of my way at all. You know, I might check on it once a week. Now I'm going to feel like checking on it a little bit more, I think, not less. But what do you guys think? Put it in the comments, put it in the chat. What else do we got to do here? We got to do our Underspire, which is probably going to suck. Woo! What was that? Anita with the 5 gifted, thank you so much. You also met the goal. So I'm going to gift out my 5 too. So thank you. Anita, Chad, and Sana, you doubled your money today. Smart, 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 and thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Membership gifting. Buy memberships for viewers. Gift 5 memberships. Send 5 now. There you go. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to take that goal down because it's done. What can I do? How do I take it down? Remove goal. Got it. What? No. How do I remove the goal? Remove goal. Remove. I hope that didn't do something stupid. I don't think so. Anyway, I think we're good. Alright, what are y'all saying here? Appreciate it, Anita. We are cruising. The chatathon, it was already cruising. Sana jumped on there, was hanging off the back. And then Chad jumped on her feet, grabbed her feet, hanging on. Now you're hanging on Chad's feet. And you guys are climbing onto the trains, cruising. Yeah, the new Mythic looks great. Hiram Hawk is here. Good to see you, man. Jet says, is there deeds? Try collecting them. No deeds. Really? Yeah, goal is removed. Yep. Because we got it. We met it. We're good. That's all we needed today. Thank you, thank you. I mean, that's all I was... Alright, Underspire. What do we got? You know, it's going to be similar to the World Event. The World Event is about the medal. So you can probably just take your World Event team and paste it over here. It's one of those weeks. So we're probably going to do the same thing. Like, why would we not? It's the same exact restriction. Same exact troops. It's just going to be slower and harder. Because we're not going to have Explode Potion, Enchant Potion. It's just going to be... Or the medal. So it's going to be like 3 times harder. But probably the same thing. This is what I went with. Right there. And we did Geomancer to 50% start the Haunted Doll, because it's like the only freaking mana generator that's worth anything. And then our banner, we said minus green, and we wanted blue. Blue purple? What did I do? Blue red. Because we have like no mana generation, so we got to go all in on blue and red. Blue for Haunted Doll, red for Fire Lion. But blue also goes with Ossifer, and red also goes with Ossifer. But that Temporal Scythe does, especially in the World Event, the Temporal Scythe is going to do most of the killing. But I think in Underspire, you're going to appreciate having the Ossifer, because it's going to be harder. But here's the team. You already saw it in the World Event. see how it goes in the Underspire. It's just going to be the same thing, but slower and a little bit weaker. You find the new campaign as boring as PvP? Yeah. It's like a nothing. It's like, it's not bad or good, really. I don't know. It's just pretty much like nothing. I don't know. I don't hate it, but it's not like... The thing I don't like about the new campaign update is that it wasn't something else, you know? Like, they're trying to frame it like they did something to help us out and make it easier and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's easier than it was 2-3 years ago, but it already was. Like, all you did was dress it up. Like, all they did was, like, put some lipstick on a pig. They're acting like they just, like, came out with this brand new thing that's way easier and way better, but what they really did was just put lipstick on a pig. Like, and they already had lipstick on the pig, and they just put more lipstick on it. Like, and they said, hey, now we got lipstick on the pig. It's like, you already had it on there. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, but this is extra red lipstick. Like, you already had red lipstick on the pig, so you're trying to say that you're now putting lipstick on a pig. We already had that, but, you know, it's extra red. I don't know. They're acting like we're stupid and we don't know that they already made it easier and it wasn't. Like, they took out the glory tasks and the kill whatever weird enemy tasks or whatever. They made it easier, like, and more auto-complete pretty much. They already did that, so I don't know why they're claiming that that's what they just did when they already did it. Alright, we want blue. Haunted doll. She's gonna get up everybody else, hopefully. Or something else. And the only reason I'm using this first slot is because there is nothing else. Okay, green to purple. We're hoping that hits, but doesn't look like it. Let's take skulls for now. At least stuff's getting terrored. Do we have it? Green to purple. I don't see it again. So, haunted doll, come back. Ooh, thanks for the purple. Let's blow it up. There we go. And here you might want to cast Osfer. Like in World Event, I'm prioritizing the Temporal Scythe, but I think in Underspire, I'm probably going to prioritize Ossifer. Get our lantern. Remember, everybody should do this, whether you're going to play the Underspire or not. Like, you're just passing up something free that gets to double something awesome. Like, even if you just thumb your nose at the Underspire and never do it. I mean, you're just like, somebody's trying to give you something for free and you're just, like, flipping them off. Let's run a few, just to see how it's going to be. I might want to change my medals. I think I have a World Event medal on right now, which is not helping. The World Event medal only works in the World Event, so we can't use it out here. Couple red extra turns. Green to purple. We don't have it again. Got this, though. Green to purple. Don't see it. Okay. We'll just take any kind of damage we can get. Let's just do it. Alright, now we got this. We win. Alright, one more fight with this team, and then I'll try to make another team. But this is my Underspire team. And just copy-paste from the World Event. I don't even know if I feel like making another team. I could go get the one. Level 12, level 13. We go highest level. Like, the only thing I do, I take off Ossifer, and I put on, something else, whatever it was. Fire Juggler. And if you don't have Haunted Doll, it's just like, go all in on your Temporal Scythe and back it up with some Fire Jugglers. Copy-paste your World Event team. There we go! Temporal Scythe for the win! Haunted Doll! Haunted Doll, Temporal Scythe for everything. Ossifer is going to help a lot here, though. Both the same level, so I never know which way to go. But, here you go. If you need a different team, then go look at the world event and copy paste it over. That was Underspire. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything, right? You guys have anything else? I should have changed my medals for that, for sure. Did I make my team Geomancer? Yeah, I did. But this is what I came up with. Just go all in on this thing. It's in the Soul Forge. It's your souped up Black Manacles. You should have it. Whether you're going to do anything this week or not, you should get it. And then Osfer's an Immortal. You might have it. It's easier to get than like the Void Dragon or the Arch Druid or whatever. And then Haunted Doll is a legendary, but I think it was from a holiday event or something. That's why I only have it at level 19. And so not as hard as you would think if you've been playing. You should probably have it. Fire Lion's just there because there's nothing else. Like, all right, what else? Did I forget anything? Beg for Mercy's here, can't forget that. Jet says only difference is that the PvP campaign works properly. Oh, did we not get deeds? You're serious? Like if I complete it, I'm not going to get them? Added gloss to the lipstick, yeah. Sana says, yeah, you're right. Jet's tasks are weird and you have to do them 3 times, do you? Oh, man. Tyrion says, had to bail early Saturday. Had a 16-hour event in Pogo this weekend. I'm exhausted. Pogo. I'm trying to think of what that is. Are you like bouncing on a pogo stick? Like jump roping with a pogo stick? It's probably a game, huh? Jet says the free campaign pass is a waste of time as well. At least there's good rewards in the free PvP pass. Midnight Underspire, I know. Good week to only go to silver. I don't do that, but I know some people do. I feel some people have it's a good, like, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where in my head it's an excuse to be lazy for some people, but it's not for everybody. Like Tyrion, Tacit, I'm not saying they're being lazy, but don't, just because they're doing it doesn't mean you can do that. If you don't have every, like, good mythic gold deleted, and you don't, if you're looking for kingdom level and power, especially kingdom power, you want those gold orbs and you want to double them. So you're passing up 2 big gold orbs by only going to silver in the Underspire. That's not something I'm recommending, but I think I'm gonna play the game normally unless you guys can think of something. Like, I can do the epic trials if you want. I just don't think there's that many people. Like, Mark's not here. Let's look at it. Got the Half Demon Knight. Destroy a column, inflict terror on an enemy. For each blue gem destroyed, gain barrier. So try to keep that barrier on. Try to destroy as much blue as you can every time you do cast the spell. Try to keep the enemy as terrored as you can, and try to keep your tank with barrier. Fear. Deal damage to an enemy. If they have terror, deal double damage, then inflict terror. So just another way to put terror on stuff, a little bit of damage. Try to hit enemies that already have terror, though. That way you can do the double damage. Midnight Queen, red to purple, blue to Doomskull. Inflict terror on the strongest enemy. Inflict terror on a random enemy, a magic 4 or more gems. So a good way to terror and do some skull damage. And get some purple. Demon Child, create 7 blue gems, boosted by terrified enemies. Just cool troop art, really. But yeah, that's what I would say. Keep the enemy as terrored as possible, and keep your tank with barrier. Hit enemies with this troop, and make sure they're terrored if you can, and then make sure you have alignment here. If you're going to cast her, don't just do it. You got to make sure it's going to work out. Red to purple, blue to Doomskull, extra turn, and then you'll terror some enemies. Just make sure you have alignment. If somebody wants to see it, I'll do it. But if nobody wants to see it, then I think most people already have it done, hopefully. They have the Half Demon Knight over here. They got Demon Child. They got Lady of Bones. And they got Bonehound. So they're doing a lot of skulls. That could suck. Especially in the harder fights. I don't know if it's an easy one. Like, our team isn't that great. And their team is throwing up a ton of skulls. So it could be pretty hard. Might have to try a few times. And especially with Terror as a mechanic. Like, you could get really lucky or you could get really unlucky. Oh, that's a good point. It is the Vault weekend this weekend, so yeah. Very good point. If you're ever going to go to Justice Silver and the Underspire, I would not hate it on a Vault weekend. But, remember, the main, like, goal of Vault is to be getting awesome stuff like major gold orbs, like glory orbs. And you can get them for, like, guaranteed 100% if you complete the Underspire. If you get Vault keys and you open them, it's not a 100% chance that you're going to get the best orbs. If you do the Underspire, it's a 100% chance that you get the best orbs. So, it's a good excuse, but if you really think about it, yeah, you're going to get you 100% chance of getting... It's like using a troop that does or using a troop that you know what it's going to do. Like, I prefer doing the troops where I know what they're going to do. So I do the Underspire because I know exactly what I'm going to get, and it's awesome. But the Vault event can also give you awesome stuff, but you're hoping that it gives you awesome... It will, for sure, but the major gold orbs are there, and you can get them, and it's 100%. That's it. Period, you know? You're too fat and old for a pogo stick. Pokemon Go, okay. Archdruid Blackwood is in event keys. Okay, so remember, for me that's good information because I don't have it yet, I don't think. But we got Adana coming very soon. We got Zalkari coming even sooner, and we got Whitehelm after that. So we got three pretty... Like, Adana's the best kingdom to use event keys on. So if you don't have Ironhawk, Tina, Tesla, Bork, do not be chasing Archdruid, whatever his name is. But for me, like, I might want to open event keys because it's like one troop out of only a few that I don't have. So you're 100% sure it's there? I might do it. I don't feel confident that I'm going to get it, but... Oh, I forgot to look at the drop table. Thanks for saying something there. Base rarity. Let's do Midnight. We'll look at the event key drop table. I forgot. It's a newer kingdom, so... Okay, so Archdruid Blackwood was a pay troop. I now have a chance to get it, I think. The Void Dragon's pretty good. It's a good mythic. It's like an A tier. The only problem it really has is that there's so many good dragons. But it's in Midnight, it's a demon, it's usable, and it's kind of loopy. I like it. It's probably a... You know, Chrysanthrax and all the floral dragons, and Stellarix and all the cosmic dragons, and Diamantina and all the... Yeah, if you take out, like, all the part, it might be a top 10, top 5 dragon, but... Haunted Doll, I don't know if it's available. Remember, it was a holiday legendary, but it might be. I mean, I'll see here in a sec, because I'm probably going to go for Archdruid Blackwood here. But yeah, like, the Void Dragon's good. Haunted Doll is good for this week. I've never used it otherwise, though. Midnight Queen's okay. It's kind of like a Nimue or like Hatiran Scroll, or, you know, except for like a little bit better maybe. Midnight King's not, even though he's the king, the queen is better. It's usually how it goes, huh? Lady of Bones is an empowered converter. You might use it here and there. Yeah, not great. It's pretty top-heavy, and depends if you can get the Haunted Doll or not. But the Void Dragon would be, like, really the only thing worth getting. But it's a real small... Like, if you get a Mythic, you're either getting Archdruid or Void Dragon, so that's good. There's not that many mythics, so if you actually roll it, you're going to get either something you need or a good one. But like I said, man, Adana's coming, so it's like they're coming, pray, you know, they're coming down. It's the return, they're coming, everybody pray, like save your event keys. Jet says when collecting 2 red deeds, it shows 2 blue deeds. Checks inventory, no deeds added. What? You like her third trait? Yeah, that terror. Yoke says I can't complain on Friday about people shooting fireworks out of their butt. I know. I won't, man. They've already been shooting them off, though. They don't wait. They can't wait to be shooting something out of their butt, you know? They just like, gotta do it. They gotta put it in there and light it. I don't know. They just can't wait. Alright, I'm gonna go for it, y'all. This might be exciting. Event keys, this is the only thing I need them for now, so I can use every single one. Let's double check. Anybody in my guild getting anything here? Crapper core, pan. Alright, that's too long ago. Global. Rejoin. Global. Alright, let's see. Yep. Sana's right. Archdruid Blackwood's here. That's important for me. That's the only thing I have to save event keys up for now. Is like pay troops that I miss. Let's do it. I got 3,504. So it takes about 1,000 to get a mythic. And then there's 2 mythics, so it's going to take me 2,000. So I should you think I should get it. I got 3,500. You think I would get it. But you never know, man. We'll see if Haunted Doll is there. That was a holiday legendary. It's in there now, too. I didn't get it there. Void Dragon. So if I was somebody else, I'd be happy. I don't mind having a couple of them anyway. So I got a mythic, 400 keys. I got a mythic. Ugh. Missed it again. Come on, baby. These event keys are so hard to save up. Like, you don't get very many. Like, I never use them, and this is how many I have. Like, it's hard to stack them up. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's go. In-game high-level player getting a troop he needs. That doesn't happen very often. And I didn't have to use every single event key, so yay. Ooh, it does true damage too? You guys are right. This is definitely the best. True damage to all enemies. So where I had Ossifer, I might put this. I don't know. I mean, Ossifer also does that, but yeah, if you're using this in the world event, I don't hate it. You know, I like true damage to all enemies, and I think it's smart. So if you're, I just didn't have it at the time. I probably should have went and got it and then did my world event teams, but my teams still work. They're still good. I think Temporal Scythe is more accessible. But hey, I might check on me later this week. Maybe I switch to Archdruid Blackwood. You never know. Nothing else about it is great. Just true damage to all enemies, period. So it's good for this week because we got the spell damage medal. But outside of that, I don't know if we're going to use it too much. But it's like the perfect situation to be using it. But yeah, if you build a team around Archdruid Blackwood, I don't hate it at all. I like it. Haunted Doll. Unfortunately, Haunted Doll is blue and green, but yeah, it blows up purple. It blows up purple for Archdruid Blackwood. You still got you could still use the Temporal Scythe because it uses brown. But, you know, Ossifer, I think is good too. It's not like, oh man, I wish I would have. Yeah, I think Ossifer was fine also. Pretty much the same thing, except for maybe better colors. See how he's got blue, red, and purple? And this guy has blue, green, and purple. Haunted Doll is blue, green. So Ossifer is red and purple. There's another color for it to catch, but it's also higher mana cost. So that pretty much that might cancel that out. Be cool if this thing was a construct, man. Then I'd definitely use it. But yeah, lower mana cost might do it for me here. And 6 less mana you gotta get. Ooh, I can upgrade this now. He's good in event, you're right. Tyrion says, I'm just saying, everything considered, it's worth considering. I think I've only done to silver once or twice the entire time Underspire existed. I usually try to make gold work and do, no matter how tedious. Yeah, this week I don't hate that. You guys said, yeah, Vault event this weekend, and yep. Good point. Let's do this guy too. Void Dragon, yep. I like Void Dragon too. The problem this week is really mana generation. There's only one thing. Haunted Doll, that's it. Pretty much. The problem this week is mana generation. We got Void Dragon, we got Fire Juggler, we got Temporal Scythe, we got Archdruid Blackwood, we got Ossifer. You got like 5 or 6 different choices for damage. But mana generation, you got like one, that's it. Haunted Doll. So go all in on that Haunted Doll. Make your hero Geomancer. Like, make sure it's getting its mana, because it'll get everybody else up, hopefully. You know, blowing up purple. Most of the damage dealers use purple, if not all of them. So, Haunted Doll is really the star of the show this week, right here. She's got her little teddy bear. This one has a big teddy bear. This one has a little teddy bear. Looks like a puppet. It's a doll. It's a doll holding a doll. This is a child holding a doll, so that's not as weird, I guess. But this is like a doll holding a doll. That's weird. What if the bear was also holding a doll, and then the doll that the bear was holding a doll? And you look in a mirror of a mirror of a mirror. Ooh, I got a star. Sick. Okay. Entangle Gems plus Blackwood Staff is loopy. 18 event keys is a Cedric drop. I know, man. It's like, dang. That's like the biggest one, you know? Play Vault harder? I should, yeah. I have been slacking, man. Like, I gotta open all my keys still. Like, how many do I have? Maybe we should do that right now, because I need to. There's other things I also need to get done this week, but vault keys are actually something you guys like, I think, so it's better than me doing adventure board or dungeon or Underspire or something. Like, how many do I got? Jeez. Not as bad. I've been chipping them down, but I've also not been going super hard in the Vault event. So it's not like, ooh, I've been opening a lot of keys, I'm finally catching up. It's like, well, I'm also not going as hard in the Vault event either. So let's do these epics at least here. Let's open some epic Vault keys. I think we're gonna do Triple Nisha. Right, epic Vault keys. Unless anybody needs it. If you need anything, let me know. Ask questions. If you need me to show anything, that's what I'm here for. But I'm going to do this, and it's epic Vault key. So we're hoping for a big gem drop or a big event key drop or a nice big orb. I'll take a big stack of gold. It's not my favorite, but I'll take it. Stuff like that is what I'm looking for. If you still need them, diamonds are in here. Good stuff. Best stuff in the game. Best thing to do in the... If you could choose anything in the game to be doing, opening epic Vault keys. Like if you could, I know you can't just say I want to open epic Vault keys. You have to have them, but let's just say there's a world where you could choose exactly what you wanted to do. It would be opening epic Vault keys is the most. Gives you the most for the bang for your buck. Look at that, 291,488 gold. That's exactly why I don't gold farm, and I do my faction event. So between doing every single faction event, which I did get that done over the weekend. I fell just shy of the Underspire because I fell asleep and I was sick, but I still got my faction event done. And that's how I get gold. All I'm saying is this is how I do it. There's other ways to do things, but for me, I don't need to farm at all. Between vault events and faction events, I get plenty of gold. It never goes down. It's always at 25 million or something. So almost 300,000 gold there. And the main point about that is that it's something you're going to be doing anyway, or should be doing anyway. Like gold farming, you're going out of your way to do something that's not like natural to be doing in the game, kind of. You're like making up your own event. 3 orbs of chaos, definitely take that. I would like some glory orbs, please, or some minion orbs. Okay, well, hey, it's a scratcher and I scratched it. Why are we not getting up here, dragon? Guess you can't do it every time. Got 5,000 gold, okay. Cedric sent us a selfie of himself. Instead of giving us something good, he gave us a picture of himself. He's like that. He's very conceited. He thinks he looks good. He's got brand new teeth, so he's just like smiling all the time, taking pictures of himself, putting them on Facebook. 240 diamonds. Nothing to sneeze at if you still need them. It's a quarter of a legendary. $3,000 gold, 360 gems. Let's go, baby. Second biggest gem drop you can get right there. That's really what I want, honestly. Like if I could pick, I would take gems. We got Archdruid Blackwood and we just got a 360 gem drop. Doing good today. And that 300,000 gold was pretty good too, yeah. Should get 1 epic vault key for every 10 vault keys you get. 2 major orbs. Come on, glory. Come on, minion. Scratching this scratcher. I got green. I got all green so far, like literally. All right, come on, Chrysanthemum, baby. Baby girl, baby cakes. Alright, Cedric sent us a selfie again. What a jerk. What a conceited narcissist. Baby girl. Come on. I'll do an Anu, but we're already 50% starting it, so it wouldn't help. 12,000 souls? 6,000 gold. My souls really don't go down either. I don't need them too much these days, though, so that's why. How many Cedrics do I have? I don't even know, dude. I should check. 2 major orbs. 3,500 gold. See what we get. Probably all green. Whoa, almost. Let's go see. How many Cedrics do I have? I don't know if I've ever, like, disenchanted or not, so I don't know if it's 100% gonna show you exactly. It's probably quite a bit though. He loves to send himself selfies of me, of him. I got 1,087 Cedrics. Is that a lot? 1,087. Can you sort by how many you got? Get card name, level, upgradable, amount. I got the most of the gold ring. I got second most of red fox for some reason. This is treasure. Treasure doesn't really count, I guess. We got red fox and then orc. So they're commons. What's the first thing that's, like, not a common that I have a lot of? Bet you it's Cedric. All these are commons or treasure. Common. Oh, first non-common is white. It's just a really old troop. The white around your lip. White. This is probably from opening a bunch of gold keys. I don't let them stack up. I open them for gems, trait stones. It's one key you can always just open without thinking about it. Just open all your gold keys. No reason to save them anymore. It's mostly commons, it looks like. Cedric's probably up there somewhere. There he is. That was a good question. Oops, that's not it. Epic vault keys. Let's open all of them. You think that's a lot? Yeah. Alright, baby. Come on. Gems. Gems or orbs. Gold. Gold. We got 600,000 gold. At least already. That's as much as you would get from a faction event. Over the weekend. 12,000 souls. Got that a couple times so far. Not what I'm looking for, but... So we did everything else today. If you're looking for anything else, we already did it. I'm now opening Epic Vault keys because we have a Vault event this weekend, and I'm probably not going to open all my keys. I need to start making progress on that. And it's fun to open Epic Vault keys on stream, because... see what we get. We got Archdruid Blackwood today. We got a 360 gem drop. Got Haunted Doll fully ascended. 5,000 more gold. And you get a little bit of trickle in of gems too. Like even if you don't get the big gem drop, you're still getting like a trickle of them every key. Almost. Especially vault keys, because those gnomes have a chance of dropping gems, like a little bit of them. Some more gold. Orbs. 3 orbs. Come on. I've had so many green. Every single orb has been green except for one, and it was orange. So I'm due. Ugh. I got a purple, I guess. It'll help me keep up with new mythics. Remember green orbs? Look at green orbs like a bunch of souls. Look at orange orbs like a bunch of trait stones. Look at purple orbs like a bunch of keys or a way to get mythics or legendaries.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Blue orbs is like a bunch of troops to ascend. Alright, we're getting the chances here. Like, I will take it. Like, I don't care. It doesn't bother me that, like, they've all been crappy so far. Like, I appreciate the chance to open orbs here. Ingots, I've never needed those, but I think maybe, like, for doomed weapons or something. Or no, I think do doomed weapons use different ones? I think I've used that, like, sometimes. I usually have enough ingots, like, that I don't need them. More orbs. I'll take it. Come on. Ooh, baby. So there's that silver right there. Need those. Especially me doubling the gold orb every week. Like, my silvers are going to eventually fall behind. And it's nice to be getting them here. That's a good one. We did good there. Orb of Glory. Very good. Yeah, Orbs of Forging, you're right. Hey, thanks, Beg. Yeah, it's there for sure. It was in Global, Sana said it, and then so we've triple confirmed that Archdruid Blackwood is there. If you're free to play, be your first chance to get it. There's a weapon in the Soulforge, so make sure you check there, Beg, too, because there's a weapon that's was a pay weapon in the Soulforge right now. And then you got Archdruid Blackwood for event keys. But remember, Adana's coming soon for everybody else. Like, I'd rather see you get Ironhawks or Tesla or something than Archdruid Blackwood.
Mana surge.
It's crazy, like, how much I have to, like, do that. Like, beg for mercy, I'm excited for you to get Archdruid Blackwood. Use all your event keys, but somebody else don't do that because, you know, freaking Adana's coming. Or Tyrion, yeah, go to Only Silver. It's the Vault event this weekend. But everybody else, you know, you get the gold orbs and they're guaranteed. And it's like, I always gotta, like, be like that. There we go. Now we got an Orb of Glory. I got a ton of those, but I'll still take them. It's like having a bunch of $5 bills, you know? I'm not gonna turn down another one. Here's a $5 bill. I already have a bunch of those. Screw you. Yeah, it's like a black... I forget what it's called, but it's like Entangle gems or something. No problem. 6,000 gold and 2 more orbs. Come on. The more we open, I feel like the more chance we get. Even though we already got a silver, we already got a bronze. Like, every time I open these, I feel like it gets closer and closer to getting a gold or something. Alright, I'll take the purple. I'll take it. I think once we're done with this, we'll either be done with the stream, or I'll see how long we've been going and stuff. I might do vault keys a little bit. We'll see. Kind of want to do like at least a 2-hour stream today, which we're pretty much there. So, 2 major orbs of chaos. Come on. Doesn't make me mad really. Just like I'll take it. It's like getting mad at the bounty when it doesn't give you the right orbs. Like, it still gave you a chance, though. Uh, 36 event keys. Starting to replenish. That's really, really, really good. Like, when I see 36 event keys, it's like seeing, like, 300 gem keys or something, you know? They're so hard to get. Alright, one more epic vault key. Let's see a major gold orb or a major orb of minions or the giant gem drop or this I want to see 360 gems, 900 gems. I want to see a major gold orb. I want to see a major minion orb. Come on, we got one left. Let's go get some more this weekend, though. Hey, we got 25,000 gold and a chance right here. 3 orbs. Oh well. I got the 360 gem drop. I got the big event key drop. I got silver orb. I got the bronze orb. That's pretty good. Just for like a very small amount of epic vault keys there. Alright, we got 315. Let's make it 300 or something. That'll be it for today. I'll do 15 of these. Which this is you can still get like 300 gems. You can still get like good orbs. Vault keys are great. You get a bunch of them, so it makes up for like the epics are way better, but you get a bunch more vault keys. So imagine if you needed the lovers, you know, like 25 gem keys, not bad. I don't really need them, but I appreciate the value. I just hurry up and match whatever if Chrysanthrax don't get up. Alright, yeah. Another 7,500 gold. For one quick fight. What are we gonna get? If you don't have Chrysanthrax, Tesla's pretty good for this. Stellarix, Diamantina, Ruby Weapon, Rowan even. Guards Avatar, Commander Donhart.
Surge.
I feel like sometimes, like, you're like, oh no, not this team. I mean, it's just doing the fastest thing to open them as fast as I can. You can use Tesla or something, it'll be okay. Ruby Weapon, Triple Ember Claw. Tesla, just get her up, caster. Stellarix, Diamantina.
Mana surge.
Rowan, just boost her a couple times. 18,000 gold. 9 more keys, then I'm out of here. Alright, we'll see you, Sana. Getting hot. No problem. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Starting everything off too, right? And all the links and stuff. Very helpful. If we didn't already have DC, you would probably be the MM. 5,000 gold, Orb of Chaos. Just match something, whatever. Get it up next time, bang. Come on. Let's see something. 18. I'll take it. That's a 50 event keys back. 54. That might be the thing I need the second most, at least. If I had to rank the... Like, I want gems the most. At least for me. Like, it can be different for a lot. You might want the lovers the most. Like, that could be your thing. You might need, like, gold really bad or something. Or diamonds. Like, diamonds. But for me, it's gems, number 1. I want to see gems. Number 2... might be event keys for me. Then 3 would probably be major orbs. 4 maybe gold. Something like that. Just for me. It's different for everybody. Just match something, dummy. Like, you can't go wrong with gems. 80,000 gold. From a regular smegular. Orb of Chaos, another event key. Orb of Wisdom. 4 more to go, and then I'm out of here. I appreciate it, Sana. You're awesome. All of y'all are awesome. Should say it more. Lurkers out there, you rock. You're the best. You know? People that watch after the fact. People do that. Like Wormskull. Shout out Wormskull. Can't be here right now. I even heard from Faceless One the other day. Glorfindel. Glorfindel, get well soon. I should have said it. You guys, Glorfindel had a heart attack, y'all. If you didn't know that. He's been working himself to the bone, and then I feel so bad for Glorfindel, man. Like, get well soon, bro. People keep trying to take out our people. Anita was sick. Now Glorfindel. Freaking Mark. Dude. Like, all of our main... Like, what's going on here? All our main people getting hit. Sana? What's that? Yeah? What's up? That's not cool. Who knows how many people that aren't, like, here every day that wouldn't even tell me. Yeah, get well soon, Glorfindel. I say it at the end of a 2-hour-long stream. I should probably make a community post. Or something, but... If I didn't do that for Anita or Sana, I don't know. I don't want to be... That's the problem. Like, I gotta do it for either everybody or nobody. Especially the important people. Yeah, he sent me a comment. I think it was like Friday-ish. He had a heart attack. He's recovering right now. And before that, he said, you know, I can't be around too much because he's like working. He's working like 2 jobs or something crazy. And he's not like 20 years old, right? He's probably what you would expect. probably 10 years older than me or so, at least. Like, dang, bro. Alright, one more. Come on, baby. Let's see some gems. Let's see some event keys. Let's see a nice orb. Let's see a giant gold drop. So, like, for this weekend, I'd prefer if you open all your vault keys before you start doing the vault event. But if you just can't, there's no way possible, you have too many, make it something even so you know where you stand. It makes it a little bit better. Like, if I have exactly 300, which I hope not. I hope it's like 200 or 100 or none. But it'll help you a little bit mentally to, like, okay, I know I had 100, and now I'm going to go get 300 more and make it 400. Or now I'm going to go get 400 more and make it 500. If you have, like, 258 keys, and then you go into the weekend, you're like, oh, I don't even remember what I had, and yada yada, and then you'll just go to 400 or something, and I don't know, it's like mental gymnastics. I'd prefer going in with 0 if I could, but if somehow I don't get all 300 opened, I'm going to try to make it something super even where okay, make it 200, so now I gotta at least get to 500 type of thing. Alright, we got pretty much nothing here. He sent us another selfie. Thank you, Cedric. But that's pretty much it, unless I forgot something. PvP is not a thing we really do on stream too much, because it gives me Cliffy errors, first of all. Second of all, it's not going to be the same for you that it is for me. Third of all, I do this the last thing I do every day. You should be doing PvP, but I don't show it a lot. I need to give to my guild. Let's do that, then I'm going to get out of here. Guild. I don't want to forget. I like to do it sooner than later. I always make sure I haven't already done it, even though I'm 99% sure I haven't. Okay. Let's do this. Now's a good time to be opening, like, purple orbs if you don't have a lot of keys, because we got a really good mythic coming. Maybe you somehow have, like, a bunch of purple orbs you haven't opened yet. We don't have the basic tasks done, so I'm going to do those first. You always want to get all the basic tasks done before you move on to the epics. And then you want to get all the epics done before... You know how this goes, right? You want to get the magic first. It's kind of like Kingdoms. Get the magic done first, right? Then you do the rest of the basic tasks. And then you do the magic epic to get the magic stat. And then you do the rest of the epics. And then you get the legendary. So for me, looking at this, I'm not going to do this one. Like, I never look at the loot. I don't care about the loot. I care about the stats more. Like, I'm going to get the loot either way. So we want to get magic as soon as possible. Bang. Then get the rest of them because it's easy. And then we want to get magic as soon as possible, which is purple. Bang. And then you get the rest of them because, that's what you're doing. So here on this one, one person might do purple. Get the magic. Which is kind of smart. But when I look at this, I want to get all the basics done first. Because that'll open up the epic. Like, right now our green, it is open. I thought it wouldn't be open. Why is that? Anyway, we got to do this anyway. So I'm going to go to at least 1 million. Get all your basics done, son. Alright. There we go. Okay. Question above. Okay. Question from one of my crew members. Where do you get gemstones fast? What kind of gemstones? Like regular gems? Daniel Lucas. YouTube never sent you a notification that I went live. Don't know what's up with that. Dude, it's just my channel, man. I don't know. I don't think it's on your end. It's probably on my end. You could click the bell and do all or whatever. Like, for people having that problem, this is what I would say. Click the bell, first of all. That may or may not help. But I stream at certain times pretty much every week. So try to remember, like, okay, he's probably streaming Monday around 10 a.m., Tuesday around 10 a.m., Friday around 10 a.m., Saturday around 10 a.m. Like, if you can remember that, then you don't have to rely on YouTube to send you a notification. Like, if I'm not there exactly at 10, I'm probably going to be there at 10:30, 11 at the latest, you know. But if you check on my channel between 10 and 12 on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, I should be streaming. So YouTube is not very good at sending out notifications, but if you want to, you click the bell, and that might help. If there's even still a bell, I don't even know. What was the question there, Sana? It says, so gems? I think they mean gems. Tyrion says orbs are my main focus, but the only the metal orbs, then gems, then keys. Yoke has Friday off, going hard at vault keys. Yeah, 4th of July. You do screenshots? That's smart. Purple gemstones? So like jewels? Like jewels? Like purple jewels? If that's what they mean, jewels. Vault event's always the answer. There's jewel gnomes. So you're going to be doing the vault event. You're going to be hunting verses. You're going to get jewel gnomes. You're going to be doing gaps. You're going to be getting jewel gnomes. You're going to be getting vault keys, which can also give you jewels after the fact. And then dungeon would be the other way. So it's kind of like diamonds. If you need purple jewels, it's kind of like how you chase diamonds, except for a little bit easier. Then there's a purple day. So today it's blue. So Monday, I guess, is blue. So there's going to be a day where it's purple. So if you need purple really bad, you could do the 50 gem here. You could do, you could buy the offer for gems. You turn your gems into those jewels on purple day. And then you'll get more purple here too, I think. So it's pretty much dungeon and vault is the answer. It's how to get jewels, like purple jewels. Kingdom. Oh, yeah, maybe Kingdom Trials. There's at least one that gives jewels. It's not repeatable, though. I mean, if you do everything you're supposed to be doing in the game like normally, you should be getting... And that's part of that, like doing your trials. Like, some events have them. Just, like, maybe... Even, like, the World event sometimes has... I don't know if it has jewels, but, like... But pretty much the answer is Vault Event and Dungeon. And then, yeah, like, maybe Trials has it, but so does Adventure Board sometimes. But a repeatable way to farm jewels, like to get more jewels than you would get if you're playing the game, like, you're going to do all the trials if you're playing the game. Like, you're at least going to do the basic trials to open up epic trials. So you're going to get the jewels either way. Because you kind of have to do that, pretty much. You don't want to ignore it anyway. But, like, a way to farm them and get more of them outside of just, like, playing the game normally is Vault Event, which is this weekend, and then Dungeon, which you should do every day anyway. But there's a purple day. I don't know which day it is, but you could buy the gem offer on that day and you'll get more purple jewels. And then there might be a way to, like, make them. Like, right here, you can make purple. And that's why you save up your shards and you don't immediately turn them to diamonds, because most people want to hurry up and do this. But I know, okay, I can get 11,320 diamonds. I can do that whenever I want. So I have that if I want it. But if you keep them as shards, then a person, like the person that asked that question, if they didn't already, like, do this, they could have done this, So that's one tip you could give them, is to never change their shards to diamonds, and then you'll have shards for other colored jewels when you need it. And you still have it, they could still be diamonds, so you're not missing out on anything by not changing them over. You're just making your shards more versatile. So if I need purple jewels, I can get them right now. If I do this right now, I cannot do this. So, but if I keep them as shards, I can do whatever I want. I can do this, 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 this. I can do whatever I want here, including diamonds. But if I just hit this button right now, then I can no longer do this, or that, or this, or this, or anything. That could be a good tip you could give them, is to just save up your shards, which you also get from doing dungeon and stuff like that. So dungeon and vault is the answer. And then there's a specific purple day for dungeon, and then Soul Forge with the shards. These would be the tips I would give that person. Trials, you could point that out to them, that, like, hey, as you're doing all your trials, you might get some jewels too, but that's not repeatable. and it's just going to happen one time, and you're going to do it anyway type of stuff. Saturday is brown. Purple day is Saturday? Or no? Friday. Friday's purple? Okay. Everything in gyms for color order is same as the color order listed on troop search. Okay. Everything in color order? What do you mean? Go to collection. This is a good tip. I don't know if I knew this. I might have learned something here. Let me find it. Soulforge. Okay, so today is blue. Tomorrow is yellow. Or green. So Monday blue. Tuesday green. Wednesday red. Thursday yellow. Friday purple. Saturday brown. And Sunday diamond. Is that what you're saying? I didn't know that. I mean, it checks out right now. I know diamonds are Sunday, and today is blue, and today's Monday. Huh, I just learned something, Tyrion. You taught me something. I learned something every once in a while, dudes. And ladies. You just watched me learn something here. That's also the order you take mana when you take multiple colors? Ah, okay. If if the whole board explodes, like, you'll fill up, and like, let's say you have Chrysantherax, and Chrysantherax uses every color, and you blow up the whole board, it'll take in all the blue first, and then it takes in all the green, and then it takes in all the red, then it takes in all the yellow, then it takes in all the, until it's filled up. So the ones most likely, that might be useful information too, like, so if you had a team, you had Chrysantherax, and you wanted to make sure, like when you use Wand of Stars, it's probably best to use brown and purple troops with Wand of Stars. Would you agree, Tyrion? Like, if you had to, like, you were like, it was like something where you're gonna win $1 million if you cast the wand and you fill up the rest of your troops on your team. You would want maybe purple and brown troops on your team, right? Or is it the other way around? That's it's useful when you have overlapping colors. I think that's right though. So if I had the wand or the Chrysantherax, and I explode the entire board, or whatever, like, I get a ton of mana of all the colors. It's gonna register all the blue first, and then all the green next, and then all the red after that, and then all the yellow. So if I was like, my life depended on it, and I had to say, I need to fill up certain troops with this wand, you would want to put purple and brown troops on your team, probably. You know, in a vacuum. So same with, like, that's good for like Pharaoh Khafru, you know? Because Khafru is definitely purple and yellow. And brown. It's yellow, purple, and brown, right? So it's Khafru. A little better than I thought, too. Even though its spell's not great, I mean, but it gets filled up easier than something else. Like the new troop, well, the new troop does blue, green, and red, like this Friday. So Khafru, you could say Khafru's better because it does gems, and explodes gems, and it uses yellow, purple, and brown, so it's more likely to get up, like, from mana leaking out of the Chrysantherax after, you know, totally filling it. But I think the new mythic this weekend, like, the spell is better, and, like, it's a goblin and stuff like that. So I don't know, but that's cool. I didn't know that. I'm not super encyclopedia. I'm just good at the game. So I love when I learn something. That was cool. Thanks, man. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you so much. You guys have been awesome. You know, this month has been a little bit down, but it is what it is. We had a good end of the month, so you guys rock, and appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel down below, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today. Tyrion, Shark, Lady Alfield, Sana, Daniel Lucas, Yoke the Ham. If I get your name wrong, it's because the names are weird up there. I'm sorry. Beg for Mercy. Most of y'all have almost the same name, though. Yoke the Ham, MJK Jets, Anita. Anita with that big 5 gifted today. You're so awesome. Made the goal, and then I gave out mine. Jets was here. Sana was here. Chad was here today. The clip bomb. Rain was here today. Chad with a 2 with a 2. Scarfade was here. Good to see Scarfade again. Sana starting everything off. Greasing the wheels. You know, gotta do it. Appreciate it. Scarfade. Rain. JM Rick's been here quite a bit lately. I appreciate it, man. Funky Town as well. But yeah. Special shout out to Sana, Chad, and Anita. And shout out to the lurkers. Shout out to people watching after. And yeah, we're moving into July now. Let's go. Alright, we'll see y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. Peace out. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Let's go. Get well soon, Glorfindel. And everybody else.